What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Mobile Paintball. It's 2020. Yes, the year 2020. And you guys asked for it. I'm bringing it to you. A beginner rec ball setup for under 350 bucks. Boom. All right, guys. So let's jump right on into this. Mark said Halo or tank or Halo. I'm going to go with the tank. As you guys can see, this is a steel high-pressure air tank or nitrogen tank, whatever you guys want to call it, compressed air tank. And as you might notice, it matches the color of the gun. These tanks retail about 60 bucks. Don't go with CO2 for a beginner package. Some of the local, if you're going to like Dick's or Walmart, if they even still sell paintball stuff, they're going to steer you into a CO2 tank. Stay away from CO2. It is definitely not the way of the future. This is here, this is now, this is not going anywhere. Compressed air, HPA, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, about 60 bucks for the tank. You're going to want one of these. This one specifically is a Ninja. It's a 3,000 PSI tank, 48 cubic inches. And this is what you want. You want to have a gauge on there. You want to know how much air you have left. And you don't want to be shooting cold CO2 through your marker. So, highly suggest this tank for your beginner rec ball setup. I thought you had something to say.
No? Nothing to say.
You just got notes.
I have nothing
to say, nothing to see here. Anyways, let's move on. So about 60 bucks. Now you're saying, I'm gonna talk about this hopper here. This is the Halo 2 hopper by Empire Paintball. It can feed up to 20 plus paintballs per second, and it is, you can take this hopper apart, access the battery compartment with no tools necessary, which is a very, very good option. I mean, if you want to pop the whole shell off, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, but you can do toolless access to put new batteries in there, and it feeds 20 plus paintballs per second. The reason I recommend this hopper over a gravity fed hopper, you're going to say, wow, that's overkill on a gun that is only semi-automatic and not shooting 12 paintballs, 10 paintballs per second. This hopper can be used on any gun you upgrade in the future. I don't care if you went from this Cronus all the way to a CS2, a Lux, whatever. A hopper that can feed 20 plus paintballs per second is going to keep up with any high-end tournament marker on the market. So you're going to want to use this hopper. I'm telling you guys, for a beginner, obviously there's Spires and R2s and all those other fancy stuff out there, but the Halo 2 is going to get you in the game and can be thrown on any marker that you decide to upgrade to in the future. These retail $74.95. You're going to want to grab one of these for your 74, not $73.95.
No, $73.95.
No,
you said 74.
I did say 74.
No, yeah, but it's 73.
Yeah, but I can always make the price higher, just not lower. So $74.95. I would highly suggest getting one of these. So let's get into the actual marker itself. This is
if you go to lonewolfpaintball.com, you may be able to save $1 on that hopper.
You could. The Tippmann Cronus. Basically, the internals of this marker have the same exact internals as like the 98 Custom. It looks super fancy with the silencer up front. You've got your tactical rails up top, the Picatinny rails, whatever you want to call them, and on both sides of the marker. You've got an adjustable feed neck to fit any hopper out there. Maybe you bought a gravity fed, maybe you bought a Halo 2, maybe you bought a Spire, maybe you bought a rotor. Doesn't matter, you can adjust it right through here on the actual feed neck itself. You have a carrying handle up top, which is a nice feature. A lot of the Woods Ball tactical rec players like this. You can take this off if you want by adjusting these two screws here, and then you can throw on a scope or whatever makes your day. You can do it with the rail system here. Front handle, easily adjustable. You can slide it back and forth, forward or backwards, right in this area here. And then obviously the 6-point positional tactical stock. You can move this back to whatever fits your custom arm length if you're a bigger dude, or if you're a smaller guy, you can tuck it on in by this lever latch right here on the bottom. And like I said, it's basically like operating like a 98 Custom. Pull back there, safety is included right in this area here. This is the Tippmann Cronus. These guns retail at 130 bucks. So once again, this is the beginner package. If you're just getting into paintball, it's the year 2020 and you want to hop into a sport that is adrenaline filled and you're going to have a lot of fun with family and friends. So Tippmann Cronus, I would recommend this. There's other markers out there on the market as well that around the same price point, you can get the same exact, expectancy of being efficient, and being reliable for you. Lastly, I want to talk about this goggle here. So the gun's $130, right? This goggle is an $80 goggle. And you say, well, what in the world would I spend, like what, $50 more?
I get what,
Yeah,
50
maths.
more
Remember
than
maths? We're so good at maths, right?
The gun's $50 more?
Yeah,
than
right?
math.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the gun's not going to save my life if
Correct.
a paintball comes flying on my eyeball.
Correct. The biggest thing out there is you want to hop into kind of like your air tank. Don't go with CO2. You can also use the air tank and any other marker in the future, hopper as well. But the goggle is the biggest thing. Obviously, you're only born with 2 eyes. Hopefully,
Usually.
you're gonna want to keep them. This is a thermal lens. This is the Flex by JT Paintball, and this is a very, very nice goggle. Super comfortable on the inside. The foam is very nice, soft, cushiony. Looks cool. The most important thing, it's a thermal lens. You're not going to fog this goggle up. You didn't go to Walmart and buy yourself a cheap $20 goggle. This goggle can be used in the future. It doesn't matter if you stay in Woods Ball, if you're just playing, you're a weekend warrior, or if you get into the huge tournament scene. A lot of the guys that play professional paintball or play your tournament paintball within the higher end divisions, you'll see them rocking this mask. You'll see all the old school guys rocking some of the older style Pro Flexes, stuff like that. They're highly sought after. They're a very great goggle. And for $80, I would definitely recommend getting into a good goggle 100%. Do not cheap out. Don't find yourself a $20 goggle and go out there. It's going to fog up on you. It's going to feel uncomfortable. And you're just going to have a bad time. So I would highly recommend jumping right into getting yourself a good goggle right off the rip. Mark, what do you think? Is that pretty solid advice?
I think it's awesome, and I think they should know they'll be able to find this exact package on shop.lonewolfpaintball.com.
That is true. So guys, once again, starting off the year 2020 with something that you guys asked for. This is a setup. You get the hopper that you can use in the future, a tank used in the future, the gun, and the goggle for under $350 if you're just getting into the sport. ShopLoneWolfPaintball.com. We are the best source for paintball. Keep the comments coming. Keep giving us ideas for future videos because we will make it happen. And if you're hungry, hit over JerkyDen.com, baby. Best lean protein in the game. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.
And go here
There.
to watch what YouTube wants you to
There.
watch. Go here to
There.
watch what the newest video. Over here to subscribe. And just click his face because it won't do anything, but why not? Click.
See ya.
Click. Click.
See ya.
Click.
See ya. See ya.